there, and welcome to the Locker Room. Coach Giggs here, and today's message, a life of character and integrity. A life of character and integrity. Today's message is a very important one. Let me preface this message with a little story. Not long ago, my daughter and I discussed her going to private Catholic school. She was coming from public school, and when she went into this private Catholic school, at first she was not happy. Her friends weren't going there, and if you know anything about teenagers, their friends are very important to them, and so she didn't have any friends and knew nobody in this school. Well, as the year would roll out, months would go by, she would become more and more disenchanted with this decision. And so she would put a lot of pressure on me, her mother, and even herself to get out of that school and go into public school where her friends were. Well, I knew in my heart that this was the right decision because of her future. But what I told her was, Nicole, if things don't work out and you're really not happy at the end of the year, then we'll consider putting you back into public school. But you can't quit now. You've got to stay the whole year. Well, I thought that, you know, by the end of the year that she would make some friends and everything would be fine. It wasn't. And so she held me to my word when the school year ended and absolutely insisted that she go back to private or public school. Well, this presented an intense dilemma for me because I, in my heart as a parent, knew that this was the best thing for her, but I gave her my word. And so I couldn't go back on my word. And so I had to give in to her request. And so we went and we talked about it. We went to the public school that she was going to go to. And long story short, in the end, we negotiated, Nicole and I, an arrangement so that she would continue in private Catholic school. And the good ending is that the following year she made lots of friends. She's on varsity tennis and she's doing fantastic. But what was at stake here? My word. Folks, I don't know how you feel when someone says yes to you and then last minute changes their mind. Too often today, I find that people's yes doesn't mean yes. It means yes now. I call it situational ethics, but I may change my mind. And when you're an individual where your word cannot be relied upon, then you're not going to live your best life. Believe me on this. And so when I talk about character and integrity, it's something that we have to earn every single day. Our yes needs to mean yes, and our no means no. So how do you do this? Well, don't overcommit. Don't commit to people or say you're going to do something and then not do it. Think about it. If someone says to you that they're going to do something for you, don't you expect them to do it? And when they don't do it, what do you think about this person? Well, that person sometimes could be you or me. And so in today's message, my hope is for you and me that we live a life of character and integrity, where our yes means yes, where what we say is what we mean is what we say. And when we work on becoming this kind of individual, and by the way, no one's born with these qualities, you actually make a decision that these qualities will be who you are and how people think of you. So that's the message today, folks. Live a life of character and integrity. Let your yes mean yes and your no mean no. And you'll be living your best life. Thanks for joining me in the Locker Room, gang, and we'll see you tomorrow. Take care. Bye-bye.
If you know someone you feel has a special story to tell or life to share, please email Eric directly and he will reach out to you and or this individual, even if you think this person is you. And by the way, if you've enjoyed and feel the Daily Locker Room has served as an inspiration in your life, why not share it with a friend by sending them the daily message?